Am I live? Bro, the camera's so blurry though. Okay, let's give it a minute. Let's get things set up. Twitter. Crap baskets. Oh well, we're just gonna live talk it out then. Okay. Man, has it been a minute since Itoshi has returned? 1,350. That's fucking crazy. Oh, people are gonna see my live login now, I guess. I should probably make an announcement. Wait, what's window capture? Okay, I think I figured this out. I forgot that I haven't done a live in so long. I forgot what window capture is. Um, Safari. There we go. I think I got it. There we go. Now we can start talking about this chapter. How are we all doing today? It's Suki here. Sorry, I haven't done a live in so long. I forgot what I was doing. I don't think you guys need to see my face right now, so I'm gonna just cover it. We'll get back to that my face later. But today we got to talk about something very special. I do not do live reactions anymore, but because of my mother knocking husband, the bottom of my relationship, Itoshi, I'm back. Where the damn leaks? Okay. What? Please say she didn't delete. I'll give it. She took him down too. Okay. Okay. It's not good. It's not good. Oh, congrats, Rayshon. Congratulations. You deserve that 1K. Who's in the chat right now? Next time I do one of these, I'm bringing a co-host. God damn. Who the hell has the leaks right now? Why can't I see my own live? But what the hell is going on today, bro? I'm gonna have to do some Bluelock Would You Rather if I have to at this stage. But wait, there's XP in this stuff now? Okay, so apparently the leaks are not here anymore. Oh, I love me some Boruto. Bluelock 307. Come on, someone has to have like the whole thing. Oh, that is cold. Rayshon's the one who drew it, of course. Bro, this guy is ugly as hell. I'm sorry. I do not like him one bit. I do not like him one bit. Bro comes out disrespecting my boy Isagi, and then Isai has a hate crime for him? Absolutely not. I do not like Bunny Iglesias at all. And apparently, fucking hell, Paul. Come on, Paul. From the jump goal is crazy work. So, I'm very depressed right now because I lost my side prediction of who crushed him, which I thought it was Luna, but everything's leading to this guy now. It makes perfect sense. He's kind of like, look at that face. He's talking some racist shit. You already know. And then yeah, he was just dropping slurs. He hates people who are he hates the fact that some people are happy. So this man must have had a terrible upbringing or whatever. I love the size panel so much. Um, but yeah. Let's see what the chat has got to talk about. DMs. Okay. I'll check the TikTok later. Okay. Let's play some Bluelock Would You Rather at this stage. I'll make that into a video too while I'm at it. I'm doing good, mates. Can't complain. Okay, let's make this into a video. Hey y'all, it's Suki here. We're gonna play some Bluelock Would You Rather right now. Where the hell's my own thing? Yeah, let me for once have my side cam. And today is gonna be a weird one. I better not get some zesty Shido questions in here. Oh, but the screen is so small. I might have to just reduce it. But yeah, this is the last you're gonna see of me. Let's reduce this. Bring up the screen and time for the show. Jesus, that's loud. Okay.
Would you rather? Here is the Would You Rather anime edition.
Bet,
Enjoy
bet, bet,
and
bet,
let
bet,
me
bet.
know your choices.
Would you rather have Yoichi Isagi's spatial awareness or Nagi Seishiro's...
Oh, Nagi Seishiro's ball control easily, bro. Like, Nagi, no offense to Isagi's spatial awareness, but like, I don't even have the physical feats to do anything myself, and I'm kind of like Nagi where I'm lazy, so I'm definitely gonna just do the ball control one. That seems more cooler for me and more reasonable for me because I do have spatial awareness, but thinking is a pain for me. I'm kind of like Nagi in the situation, so having spatial awareness would do me no good.
Control.
Music is super loud. Is this even non-copyright? I pray it's non-copyright.
Would you rather have Itoshi Sae as your
My teammate, please, 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 please! Give me Itoshi Sae as my teammate any damn day of the week, please. Oh, yeah, no, yes. I need Itoshi Sae as my teammate any damn day of the week, bro. Come on. I need that, bro. I need that. Oh. I don't have my Discord on Safari, bro. I'm not gonna just go through that. But hey, we can talk about anything you want to talk about. But yeah, his hyper analysis ability fits me too, bro. Like Sai as a teammate, he would make me score any goal I want to, bro. Because I'm low key like Shido.
Would you rather play for World 5 team or the Bluelock team?
Oh, easily the World 5 team. I'm getting carried every day of the week, bro. Easily. Easily. Come on, give me that.
Would you rather fight with Seishiro Nagi or Tabito Kar?
Oh, that's a good question. I'd probably fight with Nagi, cause Nagi's not gonna fight back. Nagi won't fight back, and we'll probably do a pillow fight if it comes to it. Tabito Karasu, I could see him pissing me the hell off, and I think he's stronger than most people let on, just because he's in a room full of monsters. Like, I'm around Isagi's strength if I want to be fair, and I wouldn't even be able to.
Chigiri's ability?
Chigiri's ability easily, bro. Come on, this is too easy. Who would want a speedster? I mean, Aryu can jump really high, but his reactions are slow. Meanwhile, Chigiri's speed can just blitz through everything. You've seen how low he is.
Would you rather have Reo Mikaji's flexibility or?
But at the same time, you have to keep in mind, speed isn't everything. We've seen how Usain Bolt played in like real football, and like he sucked, bro. But Aryu's jumping ability, oh, that would be something. But that will only really work for corners and defense. And as a defensive mindster, I'm actually really good at it. And I already have speed, decent enough speed. So maybe I would have. It depends, because Chigiri's speed really becomes used when he gets his Mac cut-ins from Chris. So yeah, I doubt I would do that. Yeah, let's move on. Rail's flexibility or Kunagami's strength? Rail's flexibility easily, bro.
Rensuke's strength.
But yeah, Chigiri and Rail, I'm taking those. But Aryu's actually underrated. But Aryu is because he's already so tall, if that makes sense.
Would you rather focus on improving your shooting skills or your dribbling skills?
I would rather focus on my dribbling skills. We have seen how much of a beast Bachura became. Shido needs someone to pass it to him for him to even get there. You know, Bachura can dribble and then get an easy goal or something like that. Bachura for sure. Would I rather fight Kenyu Yukimiya or Otoya? Yukimiya seems actually can throw hands. You know, Otoya seems like a fraud. I think Otoya is a fraud. I would face Otoya instead.
Would you rather play under intense pressure or complete freedom?
That's actually a good one. That's actually a good one. I think Shido's the pleasure. That would make me a star for sure. Freedom would be boring for me. Loki.
Would you rather join Bluelock as a player?
A player easily. Who wants to be a goalkeeper? Golly, bro. Be Bluelock man saving all their penalty shots all day. Bro, that's vile. Talking about Yukimiya being blind.
Would you rather rely on your instincts like Bachira or your strategy like Isagi?
Rely on my instincts like Bachira, bro. Actually, no. Strategy. I need strategy. I thought I misread that. Strategy.
Would you rather play against your best friend or your biggest rival?
Can I do both? I would do biggest rival over friend, but like I would do both, honestly.
Would you rather face Baru Shuei?
Would I rather fight Bao or Rin?
Itoshi in a match?
Oh my! Oh, in a match. I'd rather face Barrow. I'd rather face Bao in a match.
Would you rather be coached by Ego Jinpachi or Henri?
Obviously, Ego. I'm trying to win some games, bro. Henry's cool and all, but she ain't a psychopath like Ego. She's gonna be too soft with us. Ego knows what to do.
Would you rather play for U20 Japan team or the Bluelock team?
Now, hear me out. I would have a chance to get more minutes for the U20 Japan team, and my boy Sai is there. I'm taking that. I'm taking Sai.
Would you rather play against a genius like Otoya Eita or a powerhouse like Baru?
Oh, easily Otoya, bro. Just gotta lock him up and we're good. I think I could lock up Otoya, so yeah, I'm good, Brev. He's not that good without the ball. I mean, that's his whole purpose, but if he doesn't get the ball, what's the point?
Safe and steady?
Oh, I'm playing it safe and steady. I'm not a risker. I'm not a gambler, bro. It depends on the situation, innit? But I'm more of a play it safe and steady. I don't like risk.
Would you rather join a team with Bachira Meguru?
Easily Bachira and Meguru. Who wants to team up with Nico? Bun Nico. What's Nico gonna do for me? Just tell me what to do and then I bun off?
Would you rather fight with Reo Mikage or Seishiro Nagi?
Oh, I'd fight with This is the same thing over again. I'm not fighting with Rio, bro. Nagi, easily. Cool.
Would you rather play in a chaotic match or a perfectly organized one?
A chaotic match. That would be more my style.
Would you rather be teammate Sai Itoshi?
Sai Itoshi, please. Stop. We don't even need to talk about this no more. Sai Itoshi, my
Would
goat.
you rather be the top scorer or the best team player in Bluelock?
I'd be the top scorer easily. That's what the mentality is for, isn't it? To be the world's best striker. But yeah, Sai Itoshi any day.
Would you rather play on a team of geniuses or a team of hardworking players?
I'd rather play on a team full of... That's actually a good question. Geniuses or hardworking players? Okay. Think. I guess geniuses. It'd be easier to catch them off guard.
Would you rather have Rin Itoshi's talent or Isagi's adaptability?
Isagi's adaptability. Easily Isagi's adaptability. Because no matter how much talent you have, if you get crushed, you can mentally be destroyed.
A new skill or perfect an existing one?
Perfect an existing one. When you perfect something, it's unstoppable. Like, Bachira keeps on enhancing his dribbling skills. I mean, sure, he got Ginga, but, like, he was doing really well with just that one skill.
Ryusei Shido or Oliver Aiku?
I'm cooked. Would I rather fight Shido or Aiku? I'm cooked. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Tell me, what am I gonna do? Oliver Aiku literally beat the hell out of Shido, and Shido will actually try and kill me. I think I would rather deal with IQ though, because IQ wouldn't try to kill me, honestly. Golly.
Would you rather be Isagi's teammate or Isagi's enemy?
Oh, fuck Isagi. I'd be his enemy any day of the week. I would clamp that boy up just right. I would make Isagi look like a little boy, bro. IQ style.
Would you rather face Oliver Aiku or Leonardo Luna in a match?
Whether in a match between IQ and Luna, I think I would face Luna because I hate Luna with a living iron too.
Would you rather face Ego's criticism or Baru's arrogance?
Criticism from Ego is gonna do more good than Bao's arrogance easily. Alright, we're gonna react to some videos after this from the other Bluelock YouTubers.
Would you rather have Noel Noah's ability or Sai Itoshi's ability?
Sai Itoshi's ability easily. I'll have all of Sai Itoshi, please, with a cherry on king top. With a damn cherry on top. Sai Itoshi. Let's look up some Sai Itoshi videos. It's his day. Anime Greenly, of course, posted. Sai Strikes First, I love him. What does Sai's offer? Let's look at that.
So chapter 301 of Bluelock gave us the final bits of the 5 relevant non-Bluelock players. And firstly, I'm very glad Kaiser kept his offer from Real. It would have been too heartbreaking after that backstory for him to lose that offer.
Imagine!
Kaiser Impact Magnus left a big impression, as if he is able to perfect it with the right pass from his team, it would make him into a borderline unstoppable force. I was quite surprised that Aggies wasn't a bit higher though. He's actually criminally underrated.
Yeah, but at the same time, we have to keep in mind we haven't really seen Aggie do much for the team, and we didn't really get to see him play. Like, he is a really good player, but the mangaka obviously was making him hindered because of Nagi, and he obviously, unless he scored against Ubers, he didn't really get to show off his talents. This is about showing off your talents, and the goal scorers are the ones who mainly get their values. So Aggie at 80 million is actually pretty fair considering how nerfed he was.
Relative to other countries, so maybe I shouldn't be surprised. Also, what do you think Sai's offer would be? I think it's generally accepted that he's a little bit better than Kaiser, but midfielder offers tend to be lower than strikers, so maybe around the same as Kaiser.
I think Sai would be 300 million, honestly, because what he just said. But at the same time, he was scoring goals too before he became a midfielder, so they have to take that into account. But I think it would be like at least above 300 million. He's definitely better than Lorenzo. But I think Enio Kaiser surpasses Sai, so I don't think it would be. I think just below 320. I don't think Sai has a 500 million. I would love for it, but that would be insane for a midfielder to be pulling off without being better than Kaiser. And oh shoot, what the heck did I just click? Um, what do we want to watch? Would you rather Haikyuu version? Okay, this seems fun. Yeah. Play beach volleyball with Nekoma and Fukurodani, or do it with Kaosun. I'm assuming I'm on one of the teams. I would do it with Karasuno and Aoba Josai just because I want to be on a team with Okaiwa. He's my favorite player in Haikyuu. All characters are wait. Oh, would I rather all characters be straight? Yes, of course. But what type of question is this? I'm not trying to watch a show for just for the gay. Big up the homophobics. It's almost Juneteenth, but you know. Boku to us, my physical education teacher, please. Kuo's not teaching me science, bro. What the heck is that type of question? Have Karasuno win the nationals or have Nekoma? I'd rather have Karasuno in it. Nekoma winning nationals would be insane work. Because they are not beating Kamo Medai. Especially, they are not getting through Hell Day because Kenma is too damn tired. I would be Nekoma's manager. No, actually, I'd be Aoba Josai's man. It's really easy to be any of these teams' managers, but I think I fit more with Nekoma's ideology, so I'd do Nekoma. Their ideology is more better. What the fuck? I'd force Asahi to dress up as a high school girl. Keep in mind, Asahi has the best drip in Haikyuu. He became a fashion designer or whatever after the time skip. He knows what he's doing. Be friends with Hinata. Kageyama, your hair got chopped in this season. What the hell is this, bro? Your hair got chopped. So damn bad. It's like really damn chopped. Oh shoot, have Boku to also put her easily. Rare Catsuit along the Nekoma team. That would be a peak, bro. Us as cats would be so peak. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I'd be taller than Nishinoya because that would be the same as being shorter than Hinata easily. Have all the captains go with me on the... That's a gay ass question. I'll take the setters. Someone will be setting. At least I don't have to play setter, you know. Get my hair done by Kuro, but his hair is pretty chopped already. So, but I don't trust my Kageyama to do a manicure. Japanese sub. Anyone who watches English dub over it and prefers it over Japanese, You need to get the heck out of here. Jesus, 5 more minutes of this? Oh, it is. Just trying to react to Onyx already. Come on. Be taught volleyball by Okaira. Easily. Okaira is a really good teacher. This bro is literally coaching the team, doing the coaching stuff. Do a break dance with Hinata. I'm not doing a waltz dance with any man in my life. Maybe Sai, but that's a different thing. Okay. What's next? Be the team manager. I'm not coaching a team for my life. And if I'm an assistant team manager, my shot with Kyoka could actually be rising. I might have a chance with Kyoka Loki. Oh, shoot, who's dumber? I think Hinata's gonna be a vibe, bro. So I think I would choose Hinata. Give chocolates to Orkaira. Excuse me, I beg your pardon. See all the girls at school players as girls or the volleyball uniforms, please. What the heck type of question is this, bro? This is like a femla question, bro. Fuck off. Nah, fuck off. This is for the girls, bro. That's not for me. What if Isagi went to Mansion? Can we please watch out Team Normal, please? I've generally watched all the videos, but do I want to rewatch it again? What? Oh shit, that's happening. Yeah, let's watch Raven Geeks.
Of the Bluelock project after the U20 match,
This is a
came with the
rewatch.
announcement of the new Igris League. Ego, now being the coach of Japan's U20 team, explains
Wait,
that
actually, there's a better video I want to watch. I haven't watched this guy yet. Extendo. Bluelock. It was a video of what if Nike went to FC Bartra. Yeah, I want to see how he did his.
Seishiro went to Barca instead of Manshine City in the Neo Egoist League arc. Hey, what's up, guys? If you guys like this type of content, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. And without further ado, let's get right into this what if scenario. Now, in my what if scenario, none of the stuff that really happens in the Neo Egoist League ever happens. And when we're selecting the whole team thing in the lobby, Nagi's actually going to be telling Rio, you know what, I'm going to Barcha instead of Manshine along with Bachira. As you guys know, Bastard Munchin in the first game we ever see in the Neo Eagles League is Barcha versus Bastard Munchin. So now that Nagi's on Barcha, what do I think is going to happen in this game? For starters, I really do think that Nagi doesn't, at this point, know his problem. So before he goes to Barca,
Yeah, obviously he's not gonna know. He never knew his problem.
as a player.
I mean, I
But
think
you know,
he's
when
very
you
well
start
of his
with Rio,
problem, honestly.
Nagi actually
He
has
just
a
doesn't want to
tendency
fix it. In the second
actually
section, we
start
hear
for
that.
himself and doing shit and evolving on his own. So now that he's not with Rio, guys, I hope you guys know, Nagi won't be the same Nagi from Manshine that's with Rio and, you know, playing this certain way and, you know, loses all of his creativity. No, Nagi's not with Rio right now. So he's going to still try and evolve to become the man at Barcha. Although after their first training session, I'm pretty sure during the match against Bastard Munchin, we're probably going to get a backstory to where Nagi gets approached by Lavinio. And Lavinio is basically going to tell Nagi about his weakness, creativity.
Now, why would Lavinio do that? Lavinio's not Chris. He's not gonna care about Nagi. He's not even gonna care about anyone. Lavinio's the type of guy who would literally mind his own business. You gotta go to him. Most of these coaches, you gotta go to them, except for Chris and Snuffy. You literally have to go to them. Like, Lavinio's not trying to make... Lavinio wasn't, like, insanely improving every player. Like, the only player that even learns, really, from him is Bachira. And I think Otoya learns a form of Gengar in terms of Shadow Step to Gengar or something like that. But it's really just Bachira who learns from him. And the reason is because Bachira approaches him. And Bachira was already like the interesting person who literally took the ball from him. Nagi's lazy style is not going to sit well with Lavinio. We have to keep in mind the reason why Nagi was so sheltered in Mansion is because he had Chris, who was similar to Nagi, as his master. So he was always going to just baby him. This is something I talked about in my Mansion, Nagi the Barcha video. Nagi's a restrictive freedom person. You can't give this guy too much freedom. If not, it'll be like Choki. You water this guy once in a while, but you don't constantly do it. If not, it's going to be a problem.
Going to give him maybe some advice about creativity. The same thing.
I doubt Lavinio would do that.
Bachira. And so during this game, we're going to get to see Nagi's evolution and journey toward creativeness. Because remember,
if you play video games a lot, you might...
An ad already. I'm not getting YouTube Premium for this, no.
In the Manshine game, he was striving for creativeness. But he still had Rio right there if he needed it, right? So it's kind of like if someone's trying to quit smoking, but they have a pack of cigarettes on their table.
But he doesn't have Aggie with him.
But with Nagi here in Barcha, there is no Rio. Rio's nowhere to be seen, and so he can't turn back to anybody. He just has Bachira, himself, and Itoya. So knowing that he's the main guy, like the striker, Nagi will definitely aim to improve, aim to hone that creativeness. And I feel like in the Bastard Munchin game, he's basically going to be missing like a lot of shots. Like he's gonna be doing a whole bunch of bullshit that you've never seen anyone do, flicking the ball up in the air, flicking it back down, you know, just trying a whole bunch of new things, kind of like he was doing at Manshine. But instead of this, every time he's gonna do it, he's going to get better and more unpredictable. As we know, fair. I think the game will follow its same pattern with Kaiser scoring the first goal, Noah scoring the second goal. But for Barcha, I really do think that Bachira will score the first goal and Nagi will score the second goal. The reason why I say this is because, well, Lavinio could come in and score, but the only reason why Lavinio even ended up scoring was because Isagi got in the way. Now, we could say Isagi gets in the way and they lose again, but we all know Bastard Munchin isn't losing the first game like this. So, yeah, let's just erase the whole Lavinio thing.
What do you mean Bastard Munchin isn't... Why would Isagi change his mind to do it just because Nagi's there? Like, that is low-key just giving Isagi plot armor. I can't lie. Like, just because Bastard Munchin has to win, you have to make Isagi not do it because... you don't want Barcha to win. When it's very logical, Isagi, there's nothing changing this time skip of Isagi doing what he does. He's still gonna feel the same way because it's not like he's starting the match or anything. This is just the same match with the addition of Nagi. It's not like Isagi is gonna, especially with the Masters, it's not like Nagi's gonna change Isagi's thought process in this one duel, bro. Come on.
Then Lavinio comes in, ISOs Noah, shows us how good he still is at dribbling, but he just doesn't end up scoring, and the last guy who scores the last goal is Kunigami. The game ends. At this point, Barcha are 1-0. They're 0-1, actually. They're 0-1, and they just lost to Bastard Munchen. But they only lost by 1 goal, and it was just an assist. It was Isagi settling to get an assist.
That's
So
cool,
I'd say
bro.
they live with that.
I
But
gotta
either
fix
way,
this in
Nagi
my.
comes
I
to a
can't lie.
realization. He's like, okay, after all these failed attempts of creativeness, like, instead of like the Manshine game where he just kept failing,
Well,
Isagi was
Isagi would have
outplaying
done
him,
well in
so he had no
Manshine.
choice but to fall back on his old habits. Here, there is no Rio. So because of Rio's mere presence not being there, because of that little security, that safety that he had in Manshine, where he could just go back to Rio and play like how they did before, he can't do that here. Which is why Bartra is going to hone Nagi into an absolute beast. Now, against Manshine City, I really do think that Bastard's next game against Manshine would be pretty much a cakewalk since Nagi's not there. They still have most of their players, so I reckon they still...
I doubt that because Rail was really about to evolve in this game. Rail was about to cook. I'm pretty sure he would have scored a goal or like gotten a really good play out of that game, but Nagy came in. So like Rail was gonna go mental in this game, with or without Nagy. I think Rail would have scored an equalizer for sure. And the whole Nagy gonna cook, we have to keep in mind, it's not the 5-goal revolver that's the thing that unmotivates Nagy. It's the fact that he had a short-sighted goal. The problem with Nagy going to Bartra is, yeah, sure, he has Rail. He doesn't have Rail to hold him back, to go back on. But the thing is, he's still going to face Isagi, and his goal was to beat Isagi. He had no plans for what happens after. Now, he's not going to get eliminated because the goal he scores against Isagi in this game on the Bartra version won't be as insane as having to score a 5-goal volley because Isagi won't have metavision, so he won't have to pull off insane moves to stop him. And even Isagi, it's really hard because like if Nagy scores an insane goal, we're gonna go to the problem where Nagy's not gonna be able to keep on doing that consistently because Nagy's not gonna have that same fire. The only way Nagy overcomes this is if he does it out of his own ideal and not off of someone's pass. Like, if he has to receive a pass from Bachira or someone else to beat Isagi and then he gets his most fired up play, it's gonna be really bad. And if he beats Isagi and loses his fire again, it's really, really bad because we come to the same conclusion. It's not the goal that made Nagy lose his fire. It's not the 5-stage revolver that made Nagy lose his fire. It's the fact that he actually did beat Isagi. That's the problem at hand. Let me just finish this video before I continue yapping.
Like maybe 2 goals or maybe even 1 goal. But yeah, I think Shigiri is going to be the only person to even put in work. Rio would not really be putting that much work in. Like, Rio's still a threat, but I feel like Rio's way better as a midfielder than he is as a actual threat, like scoring threat. So yeah, I don't think that Rio's scoring in this game. Either way, so Bastard Munchen win their next game against the actual Manshine City, putting them both at 0-1. The next game for Barcha is Ubers. And so this Ubers game is going to be the deciding thing for Nagy. He's going to be like, okay, you know what? Since I can't fall back, the only thing left for me to do is improve. Again, this is not going to end up like the original matchup where basically Batra gets 1 goal and nobody else scores. I feel like Nagy is scoring here again, but I also feel like Bartra is once again losing again. Now, this isn't because Bartra particularly is a worse team with Nagy. No, in fact, they're better with Nagy, which shows in the scores. But the thing is, I just don't think the team is well structured enough to warrant beating a team like Ubers or Bastard Munchen. The problem with Bastard, the problem with Bartra and the problem with Manshine is that these teams, they have good players scattered across, but they're not really an overall unit like Bastard, like Ubers, like PXG, like they're not like that. They don't have multiple good players scattered across the pitch. They have a couple good players, here and there, but not entire the whole pitch. So yeah, Nagy will lose this game again, but instead of actually being brutally defeated, he's gonna score once more, and he's gonna notice, okay, this creativity thing is actually working. This is all going to be payoff to the PXG game. So now Bartra is 0-2 and they're heading into the match against PXG. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say that they're going to beat PXG. But again, this scoreline would not be 3-1 because Nagi is finally going to find his creativeness in this game. Third time's the charm. He's going to find out how nice it could be to be creative. And we have a passer like Bartra with him. So that'll be an amazing duo just together, allowing Nagi's creativeness to flourish. And so I say Nagi scores 2 goals in this game and doesn't get absolutely demolished by Rin, but instead just loses barely to Rin. They're both panting after the game, and Rin actually acknowledges that Nagi is actually someone he might look forward to crushing in the future if he keeps on this trajectory. Here comes the final game between Rio and Nagi. Both these players have built them.
Alrighties. He's low-key getting to me. What's my battery? 6%. Goddamn.
Themselves up from bottom during this new Egoist League that I've created. And so Rio has learned to play completely independently, and Nagi has also learned to play completely independently, using his creativeness to full fury, you know, becoming an absolute weapon. The game will be a back and forth thriller, but here's the kicker. I really do feel like this is the first time we're going to get to see Nagi in a true flow state, kind of like a Destroyer Rin. Not like how he behaves, I'm saying like a flow state like that, where he just gets completely immersed into the game, or like an Omega Vision Isagi with the white hair. Nagi's gonna get an insane power up like that in this game.
Omega Vision is crazy.
Nagi
right?
scoring a hat trick in the last game of the NEO against Manshine City, winning 3-2 against Rio and Shigiri. I think this will be a very satisfying conclusion to his arc, scoring a hat trick against the one guy he abandoned, he needed to get away from. It kind of serves as thematically and narratively just like defeating that person, you know, overcoming him physically and overcoming him mentally by defeating him. I think that'll be great character development for Nagi, and it'll really show you how far he's come throughout the Neo Egoist League. As for his skills and his goals, bro, they could literally be anything at this point. I don't think you guys understand. A creative Nagi is damn near unstoppable. But someone like Botro 2 passing it to him, like, who's stopping that? Real shit. Who is stopping that? The guy's probably doing tap lifts off the floor into rainbow flicks, into left shot volleys. What the hell are you doing to stop that? Real shit. Come on, let's be honest. Nothing. This dude Nagi is an absolute beast when he goes to Barcha. So yeah, do I think Nagi will be starting if he went to Barcha on the U20 players team for the World Cup? That's a tough one, because Nagi's position is probably striker. I think the only other position other than striker he could play is cam, you know, simply because he's good at ups with his one touches and shit, and then he can fly in as a third guy in the box. But I'm not sure. I feel like the two strikers should be Baro and Rin, with Nagi behind them. If we were to run a formation with Nagi behind those two, and Isagi right on the left or right of Nagi, so that Isagi can move up the pitch while Nagi links up with him and then moves back into the box, that kind of thing. But yeah, man, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments below. Please remember that like and subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers. Yeah, man, I hope you guys all have a great day, and goodbye.
Okay. That video's actually growing on me now. Do I think Nagi would survive? That's a very good question right now. I think Nagi has a good chance of thriving in Barcha if he actually locks in on his training. I think the question is, does he get locked off if he beats Isagi? Because if he beats Isagi, does he lose his motivation? It's a flip of a coin, because he really hadn't thought of any plan whatsoever. But the problem is, the way he's gonna score his goal is gonna be like, he's not gonna need a Rayo goal. So it's not gonna be like, oh hey, I only scored this goal because of Rayo, so now I only can play with this insane fire because of Rayo. I can replicate this. So I think Nagi and Barcha would perform better in terms of like gameplay than it, but I think mentally it's still gonna be the same, if that makes sense. Like he will still like be able to score goals against other teams because he won't just need to rely on passes from Rayo. But yeah. And it's not even that. Like Nagy's still a good player individually, even in matchup. We saw him get through Nico and Aryu, and then Lorenzo comes in, and then IQ buys enough time for IQ to stop him. But yeah, that's good stuff. I'm trying to think what else can I react to right now. But yeah, Itoshi, man. It's gonna be a banger over time, but I should have done like an announcement. I'll probably do another live stream sometime this week. Maybe on Wednesday I do another live stream. Who knows? Who knows? Or Thursday or Friday. One of those days. But yeah, man, it's been a pleasure. Suki here. I'm gonna end it here for now. Peace out.